back with another travel vlog. And in this vlog, our destination is Boracay Island. So if your point of origin is Cebu like me, you have to take an hour and 5 minutes flight from Mactan International Airport to Caticlan Airport. And outside the small airport, you will see a lineup of vans and tricycles that will take passengers to Caticlan Jetty. Going to Caticlan Jetty Port Terminal only takes 10 to 15 minutes. And then you get your boat ticket and pay for the environmental fee and terminal fee as well. And after that, you hop in the boat and you sit on your designated seat. And just like that, after 15 minutes, you're in Boracay Island. From the port in Boracay, you have to take another transfer going to your hotel. So we took an e-trike transfer from the port to Station 1 for 30 pesos per head. And by the way, this is the view of the beach from the hotel window. And I know it's not much of a view, but at least we have a view of the beach here. After settling our things at our hotel accommodation, we decided to go out because we are super ready to absorb the Boracay energy. Rawr. So basically what we did was white beach strolling, sunset watching. We walked from Station 1 to Station 2 and we bought necessary things like food and water. I really enjoyed looking at the sunset because I realized that what I heard from people's stories is actually true, that Boracay sunset is super stunning. The next day, we woke up super early to go parasailing. Our tour guide suggested that we do parasailing early in the morning because it's not that super hot yet. And we were happy because we listened and the heat index in Boracay at that time was really crazy. I cannot. So this is the cost of the booked Boracay activities that we did. So 6,000 is a good amount for parasailing, ATV tours, and includes transfers and a local tour guide. So in parasailing, you will be up in the air for 15 minutes. And you guys, when I saw the parachute just flying up in the air for the first time, my fear of heights got activated. I started to get terrified and had second thoughts of not doing it anymore. But I'm already here. There's no backing out.
Oh my! Whoa!
Mataas pa nila.
Mataas pa ni? No, thank you, Lord. Hello, manoy. Oh my gosh. Okay ra, wala na.
Yan na.
Okay ra, hindi.
How's it feeling, love?
Love, I feel like di lang kumulok daw.
Look guys, look.
Nagkataas. Di lang kumuta daw sa ubos.
Padoon na sila man, love.
Don't look down. Wow, amazing. I love it. I love it.
Wait a minute.
This is the only thing that's holding me.
Huh? Yeah.
I will not overtake.
Love, look, love. Love, tara ka na ang camera. Ang camera, love, tara. Hi guys!
And then, wow! Actually, magkadugay, naggaganahan ko.
Yan, mapay mas taasan eh.
Uy, ayaw na lang. Nagpataasaan, batag maayo. Hala ka.
After the parasailing experience, we returned to Station 1. The tour guide said that we have to chill for a bit because the next stop is going to be extreme. While taking a quick break, I signed in for a hair braid. So if you happen to be in Boracay, you should try this. Right after the hair braiding, it's time to go to our next stop. We took another boat ride going to the mainland. So from Tabon Port, we walked a few steps going to this small van terminal. When we arrived, the van had already been there and the driver as well. After 20 minutes, we arrived in Shingli ATV and Resort, which is located in Malayaklan. At this place, you can do ATV, swimming, kawa bath, and zip lining. So the first activity that we tried at this place is zip lining. So as a guest of this place, you actually can decide whichever activities you want to start with. But bear in mind that they have a first come first serve basis here. So if you want to try all of their activities, you have to check the availability first.
That's the zip line. Balik?
Let's go! Let's fly! Tandem!
After zip lining, we tried kawa bath. I had never tried kawa bath before, but I had always been super curious of this. And here in Boracay, this is one of the things that I really wanted to give it a try. So here you can actually stay for as long as you want, but the major rule is you have to take off your footwear. That's it. There's also a river in this place. Here you can go swimming, water sliding, and kayaking. There's also a jumping board that you can try. It may not take long to go around in a kayak because the space is not that big. But if dili mo mapul ang nagbalik-balik sa agi, pwede ra jud kayo magbalik-balik. What I love about this particular area is the water. Our tour guide said that the water is actually spring water. Mo di ay. Dili gid siya init, lami kay sa pamati, bugno-bugno ang tubig. It was very hot at that time, and when I finally dipped myself into the water, it was super relaxing and refreshing. Refreshing! Okay, so it's time for the ATV. So before you drive, you have to wear a helmet, knee pads, and elbow pads. And also there's a quick orientation that you have to pay attention to. After trying all the activities here, it's time to go back to Boracay Island. Also, it was already lunchtime. Actually, there is a cafe at Shingli Resort, so they serve food there. But we preferred to just have lunch in Boracay Island since we already had plans on where we would eat. On our second night in Boracay, we did a night stroll from Station 1 to Station 3. We had already exhausted ourselves during the tour this morning, and now we are exhausting ourselves again walking. But still, we did not regret anything. After eating dinner, we stopped by this area where a fire dancer was performing. And after that, we continued walking until we reached D Mall, and then we walked around D Mall again. So much walking! But again, no regrets. Bisag nga akong tiil na perti ng kapudpud perting sakita. Muna nag-e-trek na nami pabalik sa among hotel. Day 3 in Boracay. The plan was to spend the whole day at the beach. What we did was we rented a banig and lie down under the coconut trees facing the ocean, and also we played frisbee. Right? I said we planned to stay the whole day by the beach. It was just a plan that was never realized because we couldn't endure the heat. So we decided to stop loitering when the heat started to get unbearable. We left around 12 noon to grab lunch. So I ate tanghulo for lunch. Char lang. Bitaw, this was after eating lunch. And that's all about our day by the beach, which only lasted half day because di makayang kainit day. Di jud. So we got out again during the night to grab dinner. After dinner, we stopped by Halo Mango for dessert. And by the way, this is our last night on the island. And I am happy leaving the island tomorrow because I have ticked all the boxes of my Boracay bucket list. We checked out early the next day because our flight back to Cebu was at 10 a.m. This experience is actually a fulfilling one. I have always wanted to go to Boracay and I did not expect that I would finally be doing it this year. Boracay is truly a world class. It's a lovely place and I think it is deserving of its honor. I had a wonderful experience and can't wait to be back here. Someday with my family. Maybe. Lord, please.